Jrod and Cox show. It's Jrod.
And this is Cox, and joined with us tonight is, like we left off in the last segment, is Melissa and Thurber.
Yes.
And this
Thanks
must
for
be
joining
the
us.
sex segment. The late night edition.
This is when it gets sexy for the grown and lonely.
Are we about to play some jazz? We don't know.
But we are about to play a game. We're going to play a game with these best friends. That is, you said the name of the game show earlier. What was the name of the game show?
The Newlyweds.
The Newlyweds. So we're going to throw out questions. The two of you are going to write the answer down without seeing each other's answers. Then we'll share them and see how many you get right that you've shared together.
Okay.
And it'll test your friendship.
Now, we might have messed up a little bit in our before the commercial break there. We did ask a few questions that were meant for this game, so we're going to be coming up with a few on the spot. You guys just really intrigued us, and we wanted to know a little bit more.
Fair enough. So we're going to start off as easy as can be, but let's see how good friends you are.
Okay.
This is a really lame question.
Okay.
What is Thurber and Melissa?
So we're answering the same question about each
Yes.
Your best friend.
Your best friend's favorite color. What is your best friend's favorite color? Write it down.
Gosh.
Write it down.
I don't even know if I know this.
Oh, here you go.
That's probably really bad.
each other's.
We should play with them.
Wait, tell us when to share.
Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
5.
All right.
4.
So we'll let Thurber go first.
Okay.
And just pull your answer up to the camera over there.
Melissa, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Well, don't let her see it. Don't let her see
Okay,
it.
I won't let her see it. Hold on. Okay, tell me when.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
See.
Put it up there.
Can you see?
Well, she's gonna know
I
now.
don't know.
Is that
I
your
didn't
favorite
see
color?
it. I didn't see it, but
Well,
I
show
would
it to her.
say black.
Oh!
Well,
That's not really a color.
I know. If it's for decor, blue. If it's for clothes, black.
Well, that's a loaded question.
Hey, at least it's half right.
God.
Well,
And
I said
What do we got?
the same.
Yes, and
Oh,
you definitely
wow.
got mine correct.
Hey, wait.
Your Carolina blue. I
Yes.
almost specifically said.
That's my favorite color.
that is my favorite color too.
See?
See, four.
It's all these blue
All
eyes.
this.
All these blue-eyed boys.
So Thurber was wrong though, right?
Well,
Well, halfway.
He was wrong.
Clothes
Well,
black,
I wasn't
decor
thinking
blue.
black as a
Even like
color,
half a
though.
point,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
No, absolutely not. He was wrong.
Okay. But no, halfway.
So
Okay,
no point
so
for you.
Melissa won that round. Okay.
Well, no, this is testing. It's not.
we're
no,
both supposed to get
if
it
you-
right.
Oh,
This is
so I'm the worst friend right now.
Yes, right. Exactly. Right now, you are the worst.
Jason.
You're the worst of the friends of the two of you. You're an asshole.
Are we allowed to say that?
I don't know. All right, so let's do. So I'm gonna direct this one just to you first,
Okay.
or you both can write the answer down.
Okay.
What is Thurber's mom's name? And flip for you. What is Melissa's mom's name? Can they get it right? Well, that was quick.
Oh, they're very
That was
confident.
quick. So
Yeah, it's been 11 years, they said, so I'd hope so.
I mean, I got Jason's mom's phone number.
I don't.
Right.
Oh,
versa.
wow.
I don't know if I could tell you your mom's name.
Nope, but I know yours.
I mean, literally, because you're always like, she's just that crazy lady.
She is crazy.
So I would call it. My answer would be crazy lady.
Crazy lady.
Emma.
Oh. What's my real mom's name?
Kim.
Oh shoot, boy, crazy lady.
So I'm the better friend. Even though it took me 6 years to remember your birthday.
All right, what does that
We
mean?
can show these at the same time because we both know we're right.
Well, we don't know the answers. So what is Thurber's mom's name?
Barbara.
And that is correct.
And what do we
What's
got?
his mom's name?
Laurie.
And you
Lori.
spelled it right.
Oh, bonus point.
See? I get my point back for the last round then. So we're spelling it right.
Okay, we'll give you that.
You guys are
You're tied.
We've had 2 questions. You got one.
2 and 1.
Yeah,
2 and 1. Okay.
All right, this is going well for you guys. Here we go. What is Melissa's favorite movie?
Favorite what?
Movie. And what is Thurber's favorite movie?
These are hard because we have
Yeah,
lots of
I don't know
favorites.
if I can pick one for Jason.
I'm going to pick a category.
No, you don't get to do
No,
that. The question
no,
is,
no.
what's the favorite?
No, but because I know multiple movies that she loves.
How about if it's one of the 3 top?
Okay. I think I
I
can
think
guess.
it's just lie.
Be honest, guys. We're on the honor system.
I'll be honest.
Because we don't know the
but
answers either.
Like even me, I have like 10 favorite movies that she could guess.
Yeah, he really
Oh, well,
does.
we just lined that up for her.
Well, we'll see how close this one comes.
All right, tell us when.
You go first, because
Okay.
I'm trying to.
I put this one for you.
Love
What show
Actually,
the camera?
Love Actually.
Love
Love
Actually.
Actually. I've never seen it.
What?
That's Jennifer Aniston,
I've
right?
never seen it either.
Jennifer Aniston.
Wait,
It's
isn't that like
No.
Andrew Lincoln's first like rom-com
He is
movie?
in it.
Yeah, and he
He
holds
is
the
in
signs
it.
as a creeper.
Yes.
Christmas
It's got
movie.
Keira
It's,
Knightley and Hugh Grant. Where have you been?
It's
Under
a
a rock?
English movie, like a British movie.
Yeah, but he like hits on his
You
best
never
friend's
seen
wife
it?
with
I've
the
never seen it.
signs
I've never
outside her door.
But it's Keira Knightley. You wouldn't hit on her too?
I try to hit on my buddy's wife all the time, and he gets mad at me. I've tried the signs. He found me.
so what's Thurber's favorite?
What did you pick for me?
I put Pretty Woman.
Absolutely.
Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That is every gay man's favorite movie because it's like
Anytime
They
Jason-
all want to be Julia Roberts.
it's just fine horse.
Wait, I was gonna say, but wait, I was gonna say she could have written down any Julia Roberts movie, but
Okay.
Pretty Woman is like every gay man's fantasy. I want a rich, good-looking man who wants to put
She
me up
got
in a
the fairy
condo.
tale.
Yes,
Fairy
and she
tale.
got the fairy
To
tale.
be the knight in shining armor that climbs the
Yes,
castle.
exactly.
On
It raises
on
his sword.
The fire escape.
Don't get me started because I can quote the whole movie.
Is that really
Frankie's
the
doing
way
pretty
you?
good. Frankie's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
I'm pretty
I'm
good
not
with gay
sure
culture.
he's being honest over here.
I saw that movie. I was a really, really young kid. So that's the gist of it. As a gay man, you see like
She's
The
picked
fairy
up
tale,
and lifted
the
up by a man who really loves her and who's
Yeah.
rich and hot. Like, what's wrong? Like,
She's in poverty. She's selling her body to make
Yeah.
ends meet, and then this super rich man comes along and
Yes.
saves her
yes.
life.
And of course, every prostitute looks like Julia Roberts. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
was that
exactly.
wig, that wig and those boots.
I was gonna say those aren't like the girls walking down the Atlanta streets.
No.
No.
They're missing teeth. All right, this should be an easy one. We talked
Okay.
about it earlier. Where did y'all meet?
Well, that's not an easy one because I don't remember where we actually met.
Well, you can't give that away. You got to give a guess.
Yeah, this is a story.
It's a guess. You both might be
Well,
wrong. Well, if
I know
neither of
I
them
made it for the
remember,
first
who's going to be
time.
right?
This is going to be an experience for them. We're bringing them closer together,
That's a good
and that's what we do in
Come
Jrod
on,
and
Jason.
Cox.
we
It's
just
not just about
we bring
Easy,
quote
easy.
unquote best friends together.
exactly. They're learning things about each other.
Oh no, I'm lying. I know where I met you.
I can't wait to
Oh.
see what
I
this
just remember.
is.
I think
Was that Flex?
it was not Flex.
I don't know if this is right, but
I love how everyone that you're uncomfortable answering, you put a question mark.
Right?
All right, well, show it.
Okay.
JJ's
Post-
apartment.
Oh, that's right.
What is Post
Past
Chastain?
Chastain.
That's where
lived.
he
So
lived.
JJ lived with
When-
his roommate.
Chastain up by us?
Look what I
Chastain
put.
Road in
Because I couldn't
Kennesaw?
remember if that birthday was the first time I met you.
Bonefish.
No,
Bonefish is a
I think-
restaurant, right?
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure, but I don't know.
Because
But
I
we-
met
but-
I met you before then.
Because I think we probably did this on the Keith and Kristen.
Yes, we did.
There.
Exactly.
Got it.
Well, we gotta
Bonefish
clarify.
is-
Are you saying
Bonefish is
Chastain
one.
and Kennesaw?
No.
No, Chastain, post Chastain, it's also
It's in
Rossville
Buckhead.
Road.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like
Parks.
past Chastain.
Post.
Yeah, no, it's just like an
Post
apartment
apartment.
complex.
Okay, just gotta be sure.
I want to ask this one real
Okay.
quick because I think this is a good question. Because if you're really, really good friends, you're gonna know this about each other, and most people don't know this about each other. What is each other's biggest fear?
Oh.
Good. Think about it. Write it down. Now I can tell you right now. I know two for Frankie. We share one. I know my biggest fear is heights. I am scared to death of heights.
That's one we share.
I freeze. If I'm too high, I actually, like, in a movie, I see somebody freeze, I'm like, man, just keep moving, keep moving. I've actually been on a bridge on a mountain, and I couldn't move.
No.
Yeah.
I froze.
Same thing.
I climbed to the top of a lighthouse and I couldn't go out on the balcony. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
And then they have these balconies at these skyscrapers.
Oh, God.
Where they go outside the building.
Even
You've been on my balcony?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that was
that's on a
uncomfortable.
glass bottom. That's
Oh,
on a
that's
glass
true.
bottom.
Yeah, like in Chicago.
Yeah. It's Sears Tower.
The
which
one
is not
time I was
even
on
Sears
your
Tower
balcony,
anymore.
it made me so
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
That's crazy to me.
They had to like pry me out of the door at
Yeah.
the Empire State Building.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah,
Like I got
yeah.
to the part where you're supposed to walk around the thing, and I was
Yeah.
It's frightening.
Yeah.
It's right. When I was in
It's
New York
awful.
City, I snuck the kids out onto house suite, and it had a huge patio around it.
Yeah.
And all the photos that I was taking, I was like this.
Oh yeah.
Then my arm was over
Yeah.
here, and I'm like
Yeah.
a foot back from
Yeah.
the railing because I couldn't get myself that close to the railing. I was scared crapless.
So we're talking like fears like that, not like
Yeah, biggest
life
fear.
fears.
Oh, I mean,
I mean, you want to get
that
like
one, too.
really in depth there, like some real like
I don't know, Jason.
internal.
I feel lost.
I'm going,
How many
I'm gonna
options
I'm gonna
did you
give
write
physical
down?
ones for you?
Oh my god!
But I think you
this
know,
is multiple
I think
choice.
You know my real one, but it might not pop easily in your head.
Can I tell you guys one real quick?
Yeah.
Because this just happened to me last night. This reality popped into my head last night.
Oh boy!
As a growing man and father, I said
You
something-
grown. You're not growing.
I
You
said
grown.
I said something to Mom last night. I said, I'm not afraid of becoming my daughter's about to graduate high school, so my son's left. My daughter's about to move out. I'm not afraid of becoming an empty nester. I'm afraid of not being a father anymore.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. My son was born when I was so young.
you're always gonna be a father though.
I know, but it's
They
different
just don't
now.
need you, right?
It's different now.
Yeah,
Like,
when
I
you're not
don't
needed.
know what life entails when your kids aren't there all the time
Yeah.
and you're taking care of them. Like,
Yeah.
that freaks me out. Like, I don't want to become.
That's when you get to enjoy them.
I guess, is that true though?
That's well.
I enjoy the crap out of them.
Don't ask my mom because she would have me 12 again if she could.
I mean, I would start. I mean, it's weird because I don't want to start over again, but I don't want my kids to leave.
Well,
either.
your wife told us the other day, "I'm your child now. You have to look out for me."
Oh, you talking about you yourself?
Yeah, me.
I was like,
Yeah.
that got weird.
I was gonna say, wives usually say their husbands are their children.
Right.
Not the
No,
other way
right.
around.
I'm your
Frankie's
kid.
my child.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that. Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, let's get to the
Okay.
answers. You guys got the
Mine are more
answers?
like life fears.
I did several like physical, and then one I think the life.
Oh, that was a
I think I got
big
right.
life fear.
Yeah.
Well, who wants to go first?
Okay.
Who wants to go first? This is a good. I think
I'll
this is a
go
good
first.
question. All right.
It's a great exercise.
Heights
All right.
and flying, yes.
Heights
yes.
and like flying in a plane
Yeah.
or
Oh,
like
wow.
a bird.
No, flying on a plane.
Like
And
a
flying,
bird.
Flying in anything, I don't really like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, okay, all right. So
Yeah.
it says heights, flying, drowning. Those are all
Physical.
Physical.
yes,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
those are scary
Right.
things. But then the bottom answer is, and you're comfortable talking
Yeah,
about this?
sure.
Not being a mom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's deep.
That's
Yeah.
why I underlined that one.
That's
Yeah.
that's deep. So
Yeah.
talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I mean that's the
I
thing.
mean, what I just said kind of adds. It's kind of
Yeah,
almost a
yeah.
perfect little.
Kind of the same thing. So I'm 42. Like obviously at this point in life, like,
Obviously, what are you
you gotta
talking
make
about?
a decision. Well, TikTok, right?
She is a girl. It's not the same.
There's
It's not the
no
same
one
for
who
us.
disagree with me, yeah.
Our producer
And
agrees.
like, I literally am going through some health things right now where my doctor pretty much said that to me. I said,
He said it's TikTok time.
pretty much. I said that I didn't want to have a certain procedure because I thought, I'll say it, I didn't want to have a hysterectomy because
Okay.
I was too young. And he was like, too young? And I wanted to throw my shoe at him.
Right.
Well, like technically, I can still have children, so I would like to still have that opportunity if I
Yeah,
have
absolutely.
other options to like
Yeah.
take care of this little issue that I have, and luckily I do.
Is it
I've chosen to go with that.
is it like a cyst or something? Guys?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Kelly just had a hysterectomy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
had one. But again, our kids
So I have
are
a
22 and
huge
18.
fibroid that's like I don't know the size of somewhere between like a small melon and like a
It was
grapefruit or
the
something.
same
Yeah.
with her. Same with
So
her.
that's apparently like the first thing they recommend for women. It's like, oh, let's do a
Right,
hysterectomy.
just
And
take
I'm
it all
like,
out.
No, I want to keep my uterus.
So I
So-
mean,
She's terrified over there.
So I'm like, well, if I could still have a chance of having kids, like I'm not going to give that up. So
Right.
So, but all of a sudden, it's like this. I've been like my like this much is being funneled down to here. Right.
so is that
I have
gonna
to make
is
a
that
decision.
gonna what's the proper word I want to use here? Is that gonna kind of force you to go down? Are you gonna start looking for the wrong man just to have a man?
Well, I've kind of jokingly said now I have two options: I either need a husband or a sperm donor. I don't have time for anything in between.
Well, there's
I'm a donor.
we got a guy sitting here. We got a guy. He's
I'm
willing to do
so lonely.
both. But are you really like? Seriously. I mean, first of all, would
mean, I
you
wouldn't, like,
consider
take a-
adopting? Would you consider?
I would consider adopting, and like when I say sperm donor, I would like obviously go through like a clinic or whatever.
Right,
I'm not
right,
gonna-
right.
Well, I'll save you the
But-
time.
He's like, "What are you doing after the show?"
We got about 20 minutes. You only need about 30 seconds.
You wanting to be a mom, would that hinder you on not wanting? Like, the question I want to ask is, do you want to just be a mom and the dad not be there, or what's
Are
that?
you? Would you want it? Would you be willing to be a single mom?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So like when I envisioned my life like years years ago, I thought that, at this point in my life, I would be married and have a child, and, obviously I
Preach it,
don't,
girl.
so-
I understand.
Yeah, so, it's like, okay, well, if my only option is to do it by myself, that's not ideal. Like, I would like to raise a child with two parents, but
Yeah.
if that's not in the cards, I think that I have a lot of love to give, and
At the end of the day, you just
And
you
the
just
kid
want
would
a
have
child.
the best
Yeah.
gunkle ever.
Kids need love.
And
I
have
would
a
keep
lot of
the kid
support.
boy
I
or
have-
girl in sparkles 24/7. If it's a boy, I'll take him on his first experience.
He'll be a rhinestone cowboy.
Let me tell you something. My daughter had the biggest purse collection for my brother. Every
love
time he
it.
bought a new purse, he's like,
Yep.
"Here you go, Ash. Here you go. There you go."
I love it.
But I'm sorry to hear that. But that's awesome. 'Cause,
Yeah.
that's all kids need is love.
Yeah.
That's what. Anytime people ask me for advice about raising kids, I'm like, just love them. Love, hugs and love, hugs and love, hugs and love.
Yeah.
Just constantly be honest with them, give them hugs and love, and they'll always be there with you and for you, and vice versa.
Yep. And I think this thing kind of happened because it's like forcing me to make a decision, right?
Well,
Like, I
yeah.
kind of feel stressed, but at the same time, things kind of play out, happen for a reason. So I'm like, maybe this is why it's making me decide, am I going to do it now or later?
Yeah.
You didn't know this was going to get deep, did you?
This is what I'm hoping for. This is what I'm hoping for. That's awesome. That's amazing. Thank
See,
you
I
for
think that
sharing
was
that.
a serious conversation.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, if I could add, I knew when I was and this is no BS because people that know me, I'm adopted. Wasn't really close with parents, this, that, and the other, and I knew at a very young age I wanted to be a parent. I literally knew when I was 12 years old I wanted to be a dad.
I think you and I actually had this conversation
Yeah.
in the bar one night.
I was like, I just
Yeah.
knew I had to give away all this that I had inside to somebody
Yeah.
to kind of justify why I had all this inside. I don't know if that makes sense, but I was
I
like,
get it.
I had to give this to somebody. So I understand where you're coming from. So it's a beautiful thing. So what's Thurber's biggest fear as we
I
got off
said-
track?
Failing or / not being successful, I think, and disappointing your parents.
And you got him 100%.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what do you mean disappointing your
We talk
parents?
about it.
Well, okay, first of all, the fear of failure is just because I don't know, I don't ever want to let really anybody down, including myself. And sometimes it makes it hard to step out on a limb and do things that you're uncomfortable with, even though I have done them. But it's just this whole level of, I think growing up, I was the perfect kid, with the perfect grades and perfect schools and all that kind of stuff. And it just kind of got ingrained that if you up, there's something wrong with you.
Right.
And disappointing parents obviously is the gay thing.
But they don't. They know you're gay.
They know I'm gay, but my mom told me I was going to hell when I came out.
I remember talking to you about this.
Yeah, and my dad just pretends like he doesn't know.
Still today?
Still today.
But you and your mom have a great relationship.
Yes, we do. And she's gotten she's still come a long way, but she'll still make certain little comments that I don't think she does it on purpose. It's just she made a comment to me, "Oh, well, I'll never be a grandmother." I'm like, "Well, if I wanted kids, I could still have kids, right?"
Absolutely.
But I don't personally want kids, so you wouldn't get them gay or
Look,
straight.
even straight people, even,
know?
even straight people get that same thing. I mean, I don't friends that get married and they haven't had kids. The parents still say that. I guess I'm never going to get a grandkid. I guess
Yeah.
I'm never going to get
Yeah.
grandkids. So,
Yeah.
they get that all the time.
Well, and my mom's only child, so I kind of get that. But I mean,
I can't wait to have grandkids.
I
as
just
weird
for
as that
me,
sounds.
I wouldn't. I know I'm too selfish to be a dad. Me and Melissa have even joked about me being her sperm donor, but I'm I'd feel guilty not
Right.
being there and
that's a
not,
great point.
and
Great
I
point.
don't. That's not what I
Because
want for
as
me.
much as you guys hang out, you're gonna be looking at him and you're gonna be like, "That's
Right.
my son."
Exactly, and I don't want to
So-
be "Peace out, I'm going to the bar. You take
Right.
care of the kid."
Right. So that's super weird. That is
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
duper odd.
Yeah.
That would be really.
But it'd be a really cute kid.
It would be a beautiful kid. But I couldn't do that. That would be
This is
so
what I was
awkward.
going to say earlier. Our moms both say
Yeah.
this. Oh, but you guys would have such a cute child
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
And you would. But yeah, you're just a terrible father. You're not material.
He can't be deadbeat dad and gunkle. at the
Right.
same time.
Exactly.
What
I
is
think
it?
Gunkle would be more
Damn.
fun.
Yeah,
I know. I
Gunkle
think
would be
Gunkle
more
would be more fun.
So I'll be your donor
It's
and we'll never see each other again.
He's still ready. He's still ready. All right,
So
Thurber, I guess
lonely.
I'm giving you a ride home. Let's get it.
Oh, you're giving me a ride home.
Take
I
it
just
easy.
perked up.
You take it easy.
Everybody gets what they want.
All right, well, I have two more questions, but I think I can pinpoint it down to one question.
Okay.
How do I want to? You know what I'm going to ask, right? How would you pinpoint this question? What is your ideal? What is Thurber's ideal penis size, and what is Melissa's ideal penis size?
Are we talking about ones we want to look at or that we want to have sex with?
Both.
No. I'm gonna say probably.
You gotta remember where they go in me.
We just turned into that show. Our turn, here we come.
So
Can I give a range? Because I'm not really sure.
he just draw numbers, 1 through 6 or
You're
whatever.
gonna say draw a picture.
So he wants to give you that too.
Oh,
That too.
Thurber's giving both answers.
Oh my God.
I actually do
Jason.
have one more question after this one.
How do you top that?
Well, let's let-
Is this turning your chances down over here?
Yeah, it is.
Well, then I'm interested. I'm gonna let Melissa go first. Melissa,
Okay.
throw your answer out there. This is Thurber's ideal penis size for looking, and we're not gonna add a second part.
Well, I put both answers.
I only put one answer.
Okay.
And I wrote for like, I guess the real deal, 6 to 8 inches.
Yes, I agree. We like normal size. For
That's
sex.
normal?
6 is normal.
If you
Yeah.
read
You went a little higher.
Melissa, I'm hurting his feelings over
Wait.
here.
You went higher, but also lower.
Wait. Are you ready for it?
You have a very specific. You are so specific.
Oh, let's see what
Okay.
it is, bud.
So I said to look at 8 to 10 inches, sex 6.5 to 7.5,
There's a
and
1
girthy.
inch like median.
But that's probably right?
Well, what, Frankie? Why are you feeling so uncomfortable over there?
You only enjoy a Jolly Rancher for the first 2 minutes.
Alright, I'm about to skip out the door.
You can't because. All right.
Well, no, like if I'm sending her a picture of some like random guy from Grindr, it's gonna be this, right? But
Sometimes Jason sends me pictures and I'm like, no, I would run from
She
that,
does.
Jason.
She
I'm
does
like,
say
no.
All right, so that was fantastic.
The
This
entirety
is-
of this
this
show
is-
just went out the window.
This is the last question. Last
Okay.
question.
Now I'm really scared of that.
Oh, there's
oh
another
gosh,
one.
I was gonna say yeah.
And this is the perfect playoff being a straight woman and a gay man.
Okay.
Oh no.
Who gives the better blowjob?
Oh.
A gay man or a straight woman?
Oh, we don't
And
have
I
to
can
answer
say-
we don't have to answer for each other then. I don't have to say.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
just
give
put
your
their hand
no, not
on.
for each other. Just the basis of that question.
I mean,
That depends on the person.
Well, put the answer down. We'll talk about it after. Put the answer down.
I've got the
we'll talk
right
about it
answer,
after.
and I'll tell you why.
So,
I know what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
people might say, "Well, what about a lesbian?" So, what are your? It can't be a lesbian, right? Lesbian can't give.
I don't know.
Am I going to get in trouble for saying this? I feel like a lesbian.
You're asking the wrong people.
Well, let's talk about it as a group. Let's be fair to all.
So we're just
all
gonna
right.
like answer all around.
No, you guys are gonna give your
okay.
answers
All
first.
right.
But
I
I
am
don't
so
want to.
sorry.
I'm digging myself.
Okay,
in a
wait.
hole.
I want
don't
to
need
see.
be digging
I want
myself
to
in
see.
a
I
hole.
want to see Melissa's before mine.
I did.
Oh, come
I don't know. I'm trying to think
on.
of how to answer
Well,
it.
we're gonna save that one. Did you see what you wrote?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Here
we're
was
not-
my answer. Initially, I put that, and then I just said this.
Okay, so Jason, as in your husband.
No, me.
Well, you.
You said who gives a
There you
better
go.
one.
The best blowjob in Atlanta, right here. This is perfect. Also,
Gay
again.
man, my number is.
Well, I know what he's gonna say. He's
Here,
gonna
can
say,
I tell you why?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no, you
absolutely.
tell me
You
because
know
we're
what
best
you
friends.
like,
So.
because
Please.
you know what you like.
Well, right, but there's 2 answers for me. So number 1, a man knows what a man likes, and number 2, I've also been with men and women,
Okay.
and so men across the board give better blowjobs.
Really?
Most women that I've had them from have no clue what they're doing, none whatsoever.
Well, you're also biased.
Well, yeah, but it still
Thanks-
feels the
thanks for
same.
having our back.
If you're closing your eyes and picturing something else, it should still feel good, right?
That's true. That is true. That's a good point. That is a very good point.
Should like cut it off.
Never helping out.
Well, let's go ahead. Melissa has a horrible answer.
Well, I do. I mean, I don't know. because
Show the
I have
answer
to
real
say-
quick.
I said it
Depends.
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 Like, I mean, I don't know.
You know, this
I know some girls
He's just sitting over here silent.
really enjoy doing it, and I know some women who are like, no, I don't
Yeah.
do it.
Well,
at
you
all.
said you do enjoy doing it?
Personally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know some girls that do and some that don't. You know what I mean? Like, I have girlfriends that are like, mm-mm.
But I will say, most guys and most girls, we don't want to do it to the finish. Because if there's a guy that's taking like 30 minutes and you're like, okay, my neck's starting to hurt, like let's get this moving.
Your neck, your jaw.
Right.
I just love the fact that Frankie knows what's coming next.
Uh-oh.
And I could not have written this better.
Oh gosh.
So I actually
Now I'm getting worried.
I actually brought.
No.
Oh no. What do we have?
I actually brought
Oh my gosh.
a couple
Oh my
cucumbers,
gosh.
just in case y'all want to demonstrate.
I can't possibly do that on film.
Straight woman or the gay man giving the blowjob.
Well, my mouth
and who would
is
do it
dry
better?
from talking. You can't give a dry one. That's never good.
Wow.
How about you just come to the bathroom with me? I'll show you.
This is how we're going to end the Jrod and Cox show. On Friday, at the end of the show on Friday, you'll be able to join in on our Instagram, Facebook, and see if they went through with it or not. Right now, the answer is depends. Right now, the answer is gay man. Are we going to be able to talk about it? I'm blushing. This made me feel.
I blush at nothing, and I'm blushing.
So, will they, won't they? We don't know. You'll have to wait till the end of the show on Friday. But let's say goodnight. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good time.
Thank you. This was fun.
Hope you had a great time.
Yes. This was
Please,
fun.
God, end the show.
The Permanent Radio, thank you guys so much. Remember, Jrod and Cox every Friday, 7 to 9. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.